All right, well, it's been quite a bit of time. Uh, Probably should have done this a lot earlier. I feel like I say that every time, but it happens. Anyway, a lot has changed, just like last time. So, where do I start? I'm doing Hunter right now. I finished smithing quite a bit ago. Yeah, we did all our volcano. I did quite a bit just at Blast Furnace after I used all the supplies because I didn't have the motivation to actually just like blast through like well, I think it would have been like 1700 volcano KC, and I ended up on 130 or sorry 1364 KC. I'll probably come back to like get a cleaner kill count, but yeah, I got kind of over it after a while. Didn't get the pet, but that's okay. We're actually pretty dry, I feel like, overall for a new pet. So I've been kind of hoping I get one soon. Um, Dude, I can't read fucking thousands numbers. I always want to say 300. I'm at 3400 Irby KC now without the pet, and that is also fine. I'm not on rate. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing Hunter now. Also, quite a bit of my plans have changed. Um, I think in the last ramble I was talking about how I wanted to do agility and like get all my graceful sets done. Uh, yeah, and then I had what do you call them? The shit from Sepulcher where you can recolor the agility pet, and I was gonna like get that pet and then use that and all that. I decided to not do that. I didn't want to deal with agility for a while, so that I didn't do. I feel like there were other things I said that I was gonna do that I ended up not actually doing. So that was kind of something I was wanting to talk about, just like for myself, because I've noticed lately I just kind of have all of these like goals and plans and things I want to do, and then I kind of try to mash it all in one, and then I end up kind of saying I'm gonna do all this shit, and then I end up only like doing one of the things. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of dial back a little bit on that. Although it's honestly I haven't been. I still have so many new like ideas and plans of what I want to do. I think I just have to kind of get into the mindset that I will want to do something, but it will most likely change later on. Anyway, all right, yeah. So I got rid of a few things I had been holding on for a very long time. Also, I'm on a bad ping world. Let me just hop real quick. I feel like it's is good. 1 second. Where the fuck is that? Okay, so I forget what I was saying. I'm doing Herbie, whatever you call it, herbivore. I'm already almost done, which is kind of crazy to me. It's been a really, really quick 99. I think I started this like barely like 12 days ago, which I guess like technically you could do it faster than that, but I can't really play that much on my weekends, and then I've been doing a couple other things on the side. Oh, fuck. I was talking about how I got rid of some things since my last rambles. So I kind of wanted to just briefly go over that real quick. Oh, also, shit. I'm going to go on so many little off topics. I got really sick last week. I'm just getting better now from that. So apologies if I sound kind of like nasally or whatever. And like just now, I've had a fucking like phlegm in the back of my throat. Anyway, I got rid of my what do you call it, master scroll book for all the teleports. Um, Originally, I was holding on to it because it's pretty nice to have when you want to do a bunch of clues like all the time. But when I'm not like grinding specifically clues, it's kind of not like a good item to hold on to at all. I realized that I had pretty much every other teleport that I could use in that book elsewhere, and it just made sense to not carry it anymore. And then I figure, when I'm back to like just straight up grinding clues, if I get one again, I can just start storing the teleports again and use them when I'm doing that. So figured that was okay. And then what else did I get rid of? I did just drop the Sepulcher tokens, or I didn't drop them. I exchanged them for those sacks. But that was that. What else did I do? There's probably other shit that I had that I got rid of, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I had like a whole day of it, I remember, because my inventory was just starting to feel really kind of cluttered, and it felt really good just like to drop some shit that I knew that like I liked having, but it just wasn't that useful. So there's a few other things. I don't know if I can get totally into it all because I just can't remember it and I didn't watch the video back. But yeah, Herbie Boar, I'm loving it. Been one of been a very enjoyable 99, I must say. And yeah, we are 2 levels away. I'm gonna be getting it on Monday, I believe. It's kind of the plan. Oh yeah, and also I'm doing fletching. I didn't even mention that I have all this fucking hundred thousands of rod arrow supplies. So that's another thing we're getting close to. I'm gonna get them both on Monday. I think that's my plan. So something big, I guess, that I've been doing lately that is cool is I started streaming a couple weeks ago for the first time, and it's been a pretty enjoyable experience, I will say. It's going better than I thought. I've had like quite a few people hang out with me, which is like, it's so cool. It's really nice. Shout out to those guys. You know who you are. I haven't been able to stream in the past week because I got sick, and that has honestly bummed me out so much because I was having so much fun and I wanted to just do it every day, and I just couldn't because I was feeling so bad. My head was hurting, and my voice was just like basically gone, and I was coughing and sneezing, and it was just gross. I didn't want to do that. Anyway, I'm feeling better. Hopefully on Monday I will start again, so I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna do a double 99 stream. That's my plan for some fun content, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after, like right away. I have some ideas, but I might kind of wait a little bit. I need to get the Mage Arena 2 cape done. That's the plan. I need to do the new quest. Because I'm gonna be partaking in the Ultimate Iron Man Bingo happening in a couple weeks. Let me see. It's gonna be 2 weeks from today, actually, from when I'm recording this. So I have quite a bit of time to kind of get some things done. I want to just kind of have everything unlocked again for it. I'm really excited for this one because the last one, my account, I had some good like stats on it, but at the same time it was pretty newbie in terms of like what I had unlocked and what I could do. So there was a lot that I couldn't really compete in per se, but this time around I am like pretty beefed up for it, and I'm very excited to pretty much have mostly no restrictions except combat mostly. Something I haven't really, like Slayer shit, I have not really been working on at all. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I gotta get the new quest done for that because I want to just be able to have the new spell book to experiment with, and yeah, it'll be fun. So that's happening. What the hell else am I doing? I have been practicing Inferno on the side, which is really fun. It's really hard. Okay, so this bird's gonna get really rambling, I guess. I have been making so many PVM plans lately. So the main reason that like I had all these skilling plans in my last ramble where I was like talking about like I'm gonna do this skill, then I'm gonna go do this skill, then I'm gonna go do this skill. And I kind of started to realize and remember how much I like PVM and that I don't want to just like what's the word hold myself back from it for like a really long time because I don't want to get burned out on skilling. I want to like do all the things I enjoy. And PVM is one of those, and I've done quite a bit lately. Like I've been doing a lot of Gauntlet. I'm at 200 kill count now. Originally, I was kind of hunting the blade, but now I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna just go for the bow instead, and then get my melee weapon elsewhere. Still kind of to be determined though. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. I have one. I will show actually my Hespori bank right now, or in a minute. I'm gonna do it. I need to talk first, but I have some new stuff I gotta show off. But yeah, I'm doing Gauntlet. I'm gonna try and get the full crystal armor, the bow. That could be my ranged kind of setup for a while. But yeah, so I think after this, I'm gonna start focusing. Once I get this to 99, this to 99, I'm gonna start focusing a little bit more on PVM at the moment, and I'll go into like all of my PVM related goals in a sec. So I was saying that I had just pretty much started learning the Inferno on an alt, kind of going at it with pretty shit gear, just so I can kind of really get the waves down because I really want to be able to do it on this account, like somewhat soon. Like not definitely not like within the month. Like it's gonna be a couple months before I'm like attempting on this account, I believe. But I don't want to have to like wait for a Tebow or some shit like that. Like, and I don't know. So I want to learn it with like. At the moment, I'm learning it with a blowpipe, and I have a rune crossbow in my inventory. I haven't made it to Zuck yet, but I'm kind of tempted to just like get to Zuck with an RCB and just see how it goes. I don't have enough money to buy an armadillo crossbow on that account at the moment, um, but I'm kind of thinking that like I will test it out once I get there on Zuck, test out the rune crossbow, kind of just try and get decent at it with it. Like I don't really honestly even plan on finishing the Inferno on that account. I probably should, but I do kind of plan on getting an ACB on this account for that. It kind of depends on what this bow is going to look like when it comes out, for exactly what kind of gear I think I'm going to be going for. Because I'm assuming that bow is going to be really good at Inferno. Yeah, so that's kind of my hope. Yeah, that's just kind of been on my mind a lot lately, so I've been just practicing that on the side. Um, my PB is wave 51. Yeah, it's not great. I got to the major ranger waves, and I went to go try and learn how to flick them and off kick them and stuff, and then I just died immediately. So that was the other day. I haven't gone back because I've kind of just been doing one run every other day. I'm not trying to like do it all the time because I don't want to like lose progress on this account too much. But yeah, that's been happening. It's really cool. So yeah, it's tricky though because I have so many goals. It's hard to like kind of grasp doing them all, especially on an ultimate where you kind of have to stick to one thing at a time. But yeah, so as much as I do actually want to start PVM like immediately after I finish this grind, there also are some skilling things I still want to do before that or like in between. I don't know, it's really hard to like just decide, I guess. But uh so yeah. Kind of in my head, like the way I want my skills to look by the end, or sorry, by the time that I'm like really just focusing on PVM for a while, because I want to max. I don't want to deviate too much from like maxing before like I just fully send like all forms of PVM, but and like clues and shit. But basically in my head, I don't know how different this is actually from the last video. To me, it feels like I made a lot of like changes to what I was doing, but I kind of think, because I've been farming giant seaweed on the side of Irby, pretty sure I have 99 banked in here. I don't really know the calculations because like I don't know how to factor in the super glass make spell XP that you get in crafting and do it all, but I'm pretty sure I have 99. So what I'm thinking is after I finish this, I can do some of my PVM for fun and then slowly mine all the sand. So I'll get like I'm assuming I have to mine like 100,000 sand. So I'm assuming I'll get I don't know how much XP that is, but I'm just gonna assume it's 1 or 2 mining levels. And then I can have 99 crafting like fully ready to go. And I can work on that. And then I want to get mining done through 3-tick granite. Oh, I'm also gonna get the prospector outfit for that. So that's gonna like add maybe like another 500,000 XP or something. So that means mining will be really close by then. I can just kind of knock that out, knock this out. I'm going to knock this out with Master Farmers still. I think I talked about that in the last video. I wanted to do like a Master Farmers session with agility, and that's how I was going to get that pet and recolor it. But that I'm going to save for much later. I don't really feel like I need to do that now. And I'll probably be doing this with agility like after I feel pretty satisfied with some gear that I can acquire. Um, yeah, I think basically the goal with PVM right now in my head is just I want to like just kind of have gear. I just want to have some shit to like mess around with whenever I want. So, because at the moment all I have is a D-skim. I have a stashed rune crossbow, and I don't have a magic weapon. Basically, that's pretty much it. I have the Ivan staff, but like fuck that staff. So I pretty much have no weapons right now that are like good. I have an MSB imbued that I think after I fletch all these, I'm just gonna AFK 99 range to just whenever I can. I might try MSBing, broad arrowing, fucking shamans, and see if I can get a Warhammer. If that sucks though, and that's really slow, I don't know. I might come at it in a different way. We'll see. I'm thinking for bingo, I'm actually gonna try and do that a little bit because there's a collection log aspect of the bingo where if I get a Dragon Warhammer, that's points. And other things I can get like through clues. So yeah, I'll go into my bingo plan action a little bit. I feel like I've just been this has been a super ramble because I don't even know like I have no structure right now with what I'm talking about because it's been a while since my last ramble and I've done like so much thinking and planning and shit. So it's all like kind of coming out at once. I feel like I'm gonna miss things for sure, but basically, baseline of what I'm saying is I want to have basic gear, basic decent gear, and then I want to have most of my skills just kind of done. Most of the hard ones done. In my eyes, like the hard ones are crafting, mining, technically prayer and herblore are hard, but those are just gonna be passive. Like I'm not gonna worry about them. Originally, I had kind of thought like, wow, it would be so sick to get like prayer and herblore. God, I can't say that word. Herblore done, like just like before anything else. But just when you think about like maxing as a whole, especially with just Slayer involved, it just makes sense to. And if I wasn't like a PVM person, like I didn't enjoy PVM. Also, I just wasted a stamina just by sitting here. If I didn't enjoy PVM, I'd probably go for it and just do Master Farmers for like 50 million experience in thieving and then just get 99 herb that way and pest control to 99 prayer. But it just doesn't feel right to do that for me. So, anyway, yeah, basically, I want to have mining, thieving, crafting, fletching, hunter. Those will happen soon. Just kind of done. So that all I have left are combats, slayer, and then these four skills here, which to me are extremely like easy and enjoyable skills to just kind of like do whenever I feel oh yeah, so I gotta show you my new new fun things I got. I don't want to say toys, it sounds gross. Yeah, I'm gonna get here. Let me catch this last guy and I'll get out of here and show off my new stuff. Um so yeah, I can just AFK Redwoods. Originally I wanted to do 1.5 tick teaks here, but um the reason I want to do Redwoods now, like, and just AFK it, not because like I want to AFK it particularly, but I could even do 1.5 tick Redwoods if I so desire. But I really want the evil chicken outfit, or at least pieces of it, to fill up the costume room because that's still like my main focus for this account. And it just makes sense to me to do Redwoods because I'll get birdhouses, or sorry, I'll get birds' nests with the eggs. And then I will also be getting redwood logs that I can then do birdhouse runs with the best logs. And if I do at the farming guild, there's a shop I can buy the seeds for. Oh wait, I'm not doing another one. Um, so it just makes sense to me to kind of just AFK that and just have it be a really chill skill to get done and try and knock out some of the evil chicken outfit at the same time. So, and then yeah, like fishing. I honestly feel like fishing will be very, very like I'm not doing that for a while. I don't really have any plans. I kind of want to try and do fishing and cooking together. I don't know if I really came up with it. It's like pretty much the same as this other method, but I've been testing out this method where I just fish Karamwans and then like have an all make a fire for me and I cook them and then just it's like really AFK and it's over 100,000 cooking XP and um what am I doing? Oh wait, this isn't. Oh my god, I did the wrong teleport. Fuck me. Shit. Fuck it, we're taking the long route. I don't know how to get to my house um without using a spirit tree anymore because it's in Priv. But I meant to go to Port Sarim. I fucked up because I'm talking so much. What was I saying? I'll go this way. Oh yeah, and then yeah, fishing, cooking, just gonna be passive, whatever, fire making, I've decided I should do a winter Todd. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. I felt so like motivated to get that skill done through like traditional methods, and like even though it was terribly inefficient to do so, and like I had some cool ways I thought of to train it, but there's a clue step now that requires the pyromancer bottoms, and as much as I hate winter Todd, I do really like the pet, and I like it for the reason that you can recolor it with firelighters, and that was something I wanted to do a long time ago, and I was holding on to firelighters that I think I dropped them by the last video, but I can't remember for sure. Um, so yeah, I think I should just do it. I should just bite the bullet and do it for that skill. Anyway, I'm going on such a tangent. I don't know where I was going with that all, but I'm going to show off some things I got since the last ramble. So I had the crystal tool seeds. Wait, also, I got the twisted theme yesterday, and I don't know if I really like it or not, actually. So that's another thing. But basically, right after I finished smithing, my first like little grind was to get all of the dragon tools to make my crystal tools with, and I actually had a really easy time going about that. I got my dragon axe at 10 kc. I got the dragon pickaxe from Venenonis at 6 kc, so that was just really nice and chill. So here's this is basically all I have right now. I have this master clue that I need arc light and the fucking necklace thingy. I forget what it's called. I'm contemplating getting that soon. But yeah, so we've got the crystal legs already for the crystal outfit or armor. I got this from a hard clue the other day, which is nice. And what else? Oh yeah, I did some raids with my friend. They carried me basically with him and his friend, and I got the ancient tablet, so that's gonna be uh, getting used when I'm getting Shazy in favor for the new quest. Yeah. Blah. Brain farting. Anyway, I made all these rune darts from smithing because I originally was gonna go for a blowpipe, but I've actually kind of been thinking about, and it's funny, a lot of other people have been thinking about this too, which is funny. I thought I was gonna be the only one, but no, I'm not at all. But I'm actually thinking of not doing Zulrah at all and just skipping it entirely. So I kind of fucked up and just made all these rune darts for no reason. Could have been like an 18 mil cache if I just made plate bodies and alched them. Or there's another thing that's actually better to make for money with rune. I forget what it is. It's like the two-hander or something. So I kind of fucked up there, but I'll figure something out to do with it. I'm actually even thinking like if this bow comes out and blowpipe is still better for like most of the waves and the lower level monsters in Inferno, I might go for a blowpipe just for Inferno. And then once I'm done with Inferno, I'm gonna get rid of it and I'll use the rune darts for that. But that, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see about that, I guess. So yeah, I got my tools, so that's really fun. After using a rune pickaxe and a rune axe for like pretty much all form of mining and wood cutting, being able to use the crystal ones now, it's a huge difference. So that's kind of what made me hyped about redwoods a bit more, is because redwoods were so much faster with the axe, the crystal axe over rune axe, and that was cool. um, Man, I probably should have checked what uh I was doing in the last video, because I genuinely don't know what else here is different. The shard stack's going up pretty high. I want to just keep making this grow. I don't know, like, uh, how exactly I'm going to be doing that. I almost kind of feel like I'm just going to be doing Gauntlet for the rest of my life, which is okay with me, I think. I think that's okay. Um, but yeah, Gauntlet. So I've been doing a lot. I'm at 200 KC now. Oh, just real quick. Or that's what. Fuck it. I'm in this clan now. It's fun. Rock. Anyway. What was I saying? I'm rambling so hard. Oh yeah, we got 2K total. That happened. Kind of going up a lot faster now that I'm doing some faster skills. Um, yeah. I bought all this from, I think I even explained it in the last video that I was going to buy fletching from those volcano supplies. I ended up with a little over 100 mil cash, and then I just spent half of it on this. And I'm still of the mindset that that was a great idea. Because I feel like after that, after fletching's done, there really isn't like anything I need a lot of cash for. Like maybe for herb, and then getting sand is going to cost like some mills, but and like for making unfinished potions, but really that's not going to be that much of an issue. Um, so yeah, I was talking about Gauntlet. Yeah, so I got to 200 KC. I've said that like 5 times. I wanted to take a break there and kind of just get. I wanted to get these to 99 before I really go back. I'm probably going to end up doing them anyway for bingo, since there's a tile for that and collection log points. Um, I probably will keep passively doing raids with my friend, maybe, to try and get rigor, because that would just make Gauntlet very chill. Because my kill death ratio is pretty bad. I have 200 kills and 100 deaths, so um, I die half the time basically. Um, but a lot of the times it usually is like my own mistake. Like if I was just a god gamer all the time, I probably would not be dying as much. But there are definitely a few kills where you just don't hit and you run out of food, and it's just a bad time. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more Gauntlet coming up. I don't have anything but the crystal tool seed or crystal armor seeds and a weapon seed. I would like to get the pet very, very much. So that's hopefully going to happen before the well, it's going to not be the blade anymore. It's going to be like an enhanced crystal weapon seed or whatever for the new bow that's coming out. So I kind of actually want to like not get the blade. I want to get that seed because I don't know. I have this idea that if I get the blade now, I'm gonna just use it and kind of use shards on it, and then I'll waste those shards essentially by turning it into the bow. But also, okay, so this is my other idea I've had with this bow that's coming out. Everything still rides on how good it's gonna be. People are saying it's gonna be really strong. I don't know. You never know with Jagex. They'll say something's gonna be one way, then it'll either get buffed or nerfed afterwards, or things won't kind of work properly. I don't know. So it's really hard to say now, I guess. But so I was kind of thinking though, if I do get that, I will probably actually not corrupt it. That honestly, I don't like. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. I might actually end up corrupting the bow, but I'm thinking it might make sense to leave it uncorrupted so I can swap between the blade and the bow whenever I want. That would cost me a lot of shards, I think, because I'm going to assume it's going to be a fee to turn it into the bow or turn it into the blade. But I did find out that I can just charge it like pretty with a low amount of shards, I think. Like I could just chuck like 10 shards in and get like what is that, 1,000 charges or whatever. So I can kind of not use that many shards that way. But if there's like a big fee to turn it into the bow or the blade, then I don't know. I might not do it as much, but I still think that might be a good idea. Because yeah, I don't have a melee weapon. But in terms of PVM, Tob has been on my mind lately because especially since this bow has passed the pull. I've kind of so originally I really wanted the blade so bad, like that was like a dream item for me. But now I'm kind of like I should actually try and go for a rapier instead because I can store it in the looting bag. It's basically better in most situations, like slightly. And yeah, I think it would kind of just be a better melee weapon to have overall. And that being said, I know it's funny to say like I'm going to do Tob, but then I literally have nothing to do Tob with. But I've talked to a few people, and you could obviously like be leeching Tob, and I don't know. I feel weird saying it because basically I want to do like as much PVM as I can with the lowest kind of like requirements possible. I don't want to do Slayer until I have like just ballin' ass gear. Like I don't know why. That sounds so fun to me to like start Slayer with just like a rapier and fucking bandos and shit, and just be like, all right, here I go. And I don't know. I do want to leave Slayer for last as my last skill to max. I don't know if that's gonna end up if I'm gonna end up regretting that. I might. We'll see. I feel like I enjoy Slayer, but it's been so long since I've like actively trained it. Fuck. I'm gonna go back to Irby now. Um, okay, I have been like brainstorming so much shit, so it's hard to like kind of get it all out right now, like effectively. I feel like I hope everyone's understanding me. Um, but fuck yeah, it's like it's so much I want to do. I even want to like after doing this, I actually do want to go back to Venenatis and try and get the pet. I'm actually hoping. I know this isn't how RNG works, but I'm hoping if I don't get the Irby pet after this, that it's gonna like give me luck to get the pet at Venenatis. And I only want to do it because when I was going for my dragon pickaxe, I enjoyed it so much that I just wanted to go back. I was almost kind of sad that I got the pickaxe so quickly because I was really enjoying the safe spot method I was using. And they also have mentioned the devs that they want to change it. And yeah, I wouldn't mind kind of doing a bit more of it before that change happens. And I think the pet's really cool. It would be a really, really cool pet to have. So that's a goal I also want to do. Adding to the never-ending list. But fuck, yeah. Anyway, so I should talk about my Zulrah skip idea more. I feel like this ramble is so different from the last because I was just talking about skilling and now I'm like all talking about PVM and stuff. But I also really want to get a Sang staff so I don't have to get a Toxic Trident. So the idea with like Zulrah skipping is that like I don't have to be held down by silver scales ever, like at all. Just blood runes essentially will be all I need. Which, like fuck it, I will just sit at fucking Zaya and AFK blood runes. Like I'll do it. I don't really care. I enjoy rune crafting. It's not my favorite rune crafting method of all time, but I'll do it. And I actually love the. If I could have the most post 99 XP in a scale, it would be rune crafting. I'd even do 200 mil if if that if those weapons were in my possession. Passively, of course. I wouldn't just like sit and do it all at once, but I think that would be a fun thing for me. And then, they've talked about the devs. It's weird to say they. Who is they? The devs have talked about adding a new method to runecraft blood runes with the new blood rune altar in Mauritania. It's very like I don't really think it's been talked about that much, but there might be other methods to blood runes, so that's kind of exciting as well. But yeah, I really, really want a Sang staff. I think it's a really, really cool looking item. I've been using the Fashionscape plugin a lot lately to just kind of like pretend like I own it and just look at it and look all the cool gear I could have potentially. But yeah, I just think that'd be the coolest fucking thing to have on this account. And then that honestly, I want that more than a rapier. So I'm kind of hoping this is my like ideal hope is that I go to top as a low level. I get just carried to hell, and I can pull a Vernic and a rapier and a Sang staff like really quickly. That's the dream. Obviously, like I could go a very long time before I see a Sang. So there is that. So okay, so basically I'm gonna try top soon-ish. I'm gonna definitely get some more gear. I think I want to try and get a better like melee weapon. If I get the blade or the enhanced crystals weapon C, whatever it's gonna be, I will probably use that for top. I will use the blade at top. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Maybe the bow is gonna be better. We'll see. Who fucking knows? Anyway, I'm gonna go at it with like with better gear than I have now. Like definitely not like trying to just like camp top now with what I have. There's a and if I go like dry for the things I want, I probably will go get 87 Slayer and get the Trident and then use that there if I need it. It's kind of weird for me to talk about Tob because I've never actually done it. I don't know how to do it. I've watched people do it like so much, so I understand like what's going on and what people are doing, but I don't really know like what kind of gear I'm gonna be really like what gear is required, I guess, basically. Also, I'm kind of thinking this might be a long-ass ramble. I'm already 30 minutes in. I feel like there's still more I want to talk about. Anyway, Tob is on the mind. We'll see how that goes. I don't necessarily have like people who I know that are going to help me with it yet. I've talked to a few people, and I feel like I could just get it going. I don't know. It's possible in my eyes to get it going because other people are doing it, so I can do it too. I don't want to. I don't want to be a leech forever though. Like that's definitely not like my plan, but it's fun at like for now, I guess. So that's that. Yeah, basically Zora skipping, blah blah blah. That is the plan. I don't want to have to just grind scales for the rest of my life. That doesn't sound fun, especially like when I am a skiller as well as a PVMer. Like I have to factor that in. That I'm on a limited space account. I'm gonna be holding on to skilling related stuff, so like whatever I can minimize in my inventory and bag is just a plus in my eyes. So not having a space for Zulrah scales, which honestly, actually, now that I think about it, Zulrah scales are just going to become blood runes in my inventory. Like that's what's going to be my Zulrah scale. But I'm already collecting blood runes. I don't know if you saw in my Spori bank, but I had about 10,000 blood runes right now. It's not much, but I've just been kind of like, instead of selling them like I used to always do, I'm just starting to slowly stack them up and just see what happens. So that's that. Yeah, then in terms of PVM, what else am I thinking about? Okay, this is another idea I've had. So yeah, basically as far as you can probably tell, I'm just thinking shit ton about PVM lately, and I think what that means in my head is I need to take a break from scaling. I need to do some PVM. I need to get some gear. I need to have some fun. Not that I don't enjoy scaling, but I've literally only done scaling this entire account, so I need to switch it up a little bit. I'm also thinking, fuck, it's hard to say like what I'm gonna do because everything kind of depends on these future updates happening and like how things are gonna play out. But like I was saying before, I do want to get an ACB on this account for the Inferno, assuming that's still going to be like my best weapon to use on Zuck, aside from a T-bow. I don't know how this new bow is going to be on Zuck. That all depends. If it's like just as good as an ACB, then I'm not going to go for it. But if it is good, or if it's not as good, then I actually kind of wanted to grind for an Odium Ward because they've also buffed that to basically be like a second, what do you call it, Anguish. It's got the same buff or strength buff that the Anguish does. It's the worst of the 3 range shields that they're buffing, but to me it seems like the easiest to obtain. I was thinking though that I would go for the Ava's accumulator first because who knows, maybe I'd pull the Dragonfire Ward and I could just use that instead because it'd be much better. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go for that too because it's just it's an iconic item to me. I've always wanted it ever since I started playing this game. When I first saw someone with it, I don't know, I like green. It's a cool looking shield. It's not the best shield to have for range. After the buff it's going to be a lot better, but still not like anywhere near the best. But that is something I kind of want to do because I do enjoy the wilderness somehow. I didn't think I would, but I actually very much enjoy PVMing out there. Which is weird because I have to suicide every time and have to deal with that. And I don't know why, I just enjoy it. I can't explain it. I thought it would be the most annoying thing to deal with, but I don't know. I just kind of want to do a lot of wilderness stuff these days also. Fuck. So what else am I doing? I am going on and on. Blah blah blah. I should talk more about the recent times, like what's more like on the plate, like in the next week or so. So I think I already said that I'm going to be doing the Mage Arena 2 cape. Oh yeah, I should talk about my clue ideas because fuck, I have so many ideas, dude. Like I feel like I'm always just kind of like backing myself into a corner almost by like making all these plans and then it's like, oh, am I gonna actually fulfill all these? But I'm also sorry, my throat's kind of dry. But I do want to sit at Jellies for a while, grind hard clues. I did do that a little bit already, and that's when I got my Samurott D-Hide top. But that's another thing I wanted to do in the near future, like after Irby. And I kind of actually am hoping that I'll just do only hard clues for bingo and other clues too, because that's also part of the I think the board and the collection log as well. So that's my hope for bingo, is that I will just be at Jellies, and I want to have the cape for that, obviously, to make it a little faster. And I kind of had this idea that I would just go for 300 hard clues to unlock the emote, because I'm almost done with this thing. I have just 3 left. And if I could get the Yuri emote done, that would just kind of make getting this and this feel a lot less like daunting, maybe. So that's another thing I want to do. Sucks that like it's so funny because I have all these plans, but then being on an ultimate, it just like I have to stick to like certain things at a time. I can't really hop around as much because it just makes it kind of slower to constantly change what you're doing. But that's all I'm saying. This whole ramble, I'm like, fuck, I have so many goals. What do I do? Yeah. To summarize, I am skilling, I am PVMing, I am doing clues, I am planning. I want things, I want items, I want XP. You know, what's new? But I think the most exciting thing for me lately is just streaming. I'm really into it and I want to kind of do it a lot more. I want it to like really become a thing that I'm doing all the time because I really enjoy it. And yeah, so look out for my streams if you're interested. I'm gonna be mostly streaming Monday through Friday. I already expressed that I was gonna try and do every day from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and I've already not been able to do that. Not because of any like things coming up, but except me being sick. But I get kind of nervous sometimes to go live. It's a little bit nerve-wracking at times. But I really want to try and just be very, very consistent with it because I kind of think that it'll make all my goals and all the things I want to do seem less like time consuming because I'll kind of feel like I'm hanging out with people while I do it. And also, I don't know, I just wanted to do it for so long. So I'm very happy that I've started doing it and it's going very well. I'm pretty close to being affiliated. I just need like 20 more followers and then I'm there. So if you're watching this and you're not following my Twitch, give it a follow because I would really appreciate that. I promise I'm going to start streaming again soon. Like it's hurt not being able to stream this whole week. I'm already kind of was thinking yesterday like, oh, I could have started already, but after doing this ramble and talking for like 30 minutes, my throat is kind of gone. So yeah, hopefully Monday though. That's my plan. I'm gonna get 299s, which is the first time I'll ever have gotten 299s at the same time. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, shit. I gotta definitely do another ramble soon though, because I swear, like this, I don't know how jumbled this one's gonna sound, because I feel like I'm just shooting off all these ideas I have. I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm gonna do this, and it's like, what am I actually gonna do in the future? Like, it's hard to say, but I guess all I could say is that like for sure I'm doing Gauntlet, for sure I'm doing hard clues, for sure I'm scaling, you know. But yeah, the top thing, it's something that like I've been really thinking about, and I really want to make it happen. It would make me really happy to get those weapons, and yeah, basically that's kind of like what I've been thinking about. I feel like I have more I want to say, but I'm already at shit. I'm at 45 minutes. I guess that's fine. I feel like people have told me they like it when rambles are long, so I guess it doesn't hurt to keep going a little longer. But I'm trying to think. There's other things I want to talk about. I feel like. Oh, I should mention that I got some sick clue stuff. I got these spike manacles, and then I also have ranger boots now. I got the ranger boots on stream, which is really exciting. So that was like my first drop I had ever gotten on stream, because I did quite a few gauntlets and didn't get anything on stream, which is kind of depressing, but it'd be like that. So that, yeah, I did a bunch of medium clues. I did them because I was doing hard clues and I got the step that needed the crozier. So I was doing meeting clues for that. I ended up actually not even getting it. I got a stole that allowed me to finish one of the sets I had in my house that then I could take out to use the crozier. So that was kind of cool. Um, oh, I did a master clue during that stream too. So it was my first ever master clue on this account, and I got 2 uniques, which is pretty nuts to me. And it was the Samurai Greaves and the Bullwig. So that's 2 master clue uniques on the list now. But yeah, that was really enjoyable. I enjoy clues so much, so kind of like everything is gonna tie into just me doing clues forever, basically, because that's gonna be like the most time-consuming aspect of the costume room, I think. Um, yeah. So that's kind of like I want to have all these weapons. I want to have all these skills, just so I can just do clues efficiently. Basically, that's kind of the overarching goal of everything. Um, I'm sure I've mentioned that I'm a completionist. I feel like everyone knows that already. I don't know if people know that, but I have the desire to complete most things in this game. It's funny because I don't actually like care about like well, okay, I do care about like finishing things, like getting every single thing in a specific piece of content done. I care about that, but at the same time, to me, it's more just about like having a goal that seemingly will never end and having that motivation to always be playing. That's kind of like my main reason for wanting to like complete things is because it gives me the motivation to log in every day. And I have experience of burning out, and I would always burn out because I just had no goal. I had no like long-term goal. All my goals were short-term, and I would just complete them and they'd be like, "All right, what do I do now?" I have no fucking clue. And I didn't like that, so basically, yeah, the goal, I guess, is just to not stop playing. Just keep on playing. Get everything done that I want to get done. I will definitely try and do another ramble soon. I feel like this one was extremely jumbled, and I hope people understood it. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I just feel like I've been so dormant for so long, especially that I haven't streamed. All I've been doing is just I've been going hard while I'm sick too. So like I've been playing a lot as like a distraction from feeling like shit. And I've just been thinking. I've been thinking so much about everything, and it's all coming out now, I guess. Yeah. Fuck. I guess I should just end it. Yeah. I swear I'm gonna end it and feel like, oh, I should have talked about this. I should have talked about this, but yeah. I guess that's it. Inferno soon, hopefully. I really want to stream that. That's very exciting to me. It won't be that soon, but I just want to get it done on this account. I'm confident I can do it with low gear. I just have to like learn how the mechanics work, and I know pretty much how they work, but it's just executing is hard. So that's kind of the main. No, it's not the main goal. I gotta shut up about that shit. It's something I want to do really bad. So hopefully I can be streaming that somewhat soon. I'm even thinking after on Monday, after I finish my 99s, that I will do a Inferno practice streams on like after I do some stuff on here. I can kind of switch over and do a run a day or something. Yeah, my friend's talking to me. I think that's time to call it for today. Thank you for listening. Hope it wasn't too crazy of an all over the place ramble. It might have been, it might have not been. Thank you for listening. I already said that. Follow my Twitch, please, so I can get affiliated. I think once I'm at that point, I don't really give a fuck. Follow me or not. It'd be nice though, I guess, if you still want to. Um, I'm going to be streaming a lot more, hopefully. I really want to. I have to stick to that. So look out for that, I guess. Follow my Twitter, maybe. Oh shit, last thing I think I'm going to say. I might actually try making progress videos. Maybe instead of rambles, or I might kind of try and do like a progress type ramble video like mix or something, but I've been thinking about that more too, so maybe that's gonna happen in the future. We will see. Anyway, by next ramble, I will have my thoughts more collected. I will have my ideas more lined up. I'm hoping things will make more sense for me in my head, not just be all over the place, but basically, yeah. All right, have a good day, everybody. Fuck. Check me out on Monday if you want to see me get some big fireworks. All right. Bye bye.